Ready, ready? Here we go, shot! Ready? Ready? Go!
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
15. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yellow. 15.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He connects downfield on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a 1st. Here's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. 43. 43. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Right side.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Rocco 80.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6 now. Benson's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
From the 47. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come back. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Come back. Hey, 43. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cut near the goal line. And that's good for a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Chiefs grow the lead to 7. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. And his first pass falls incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 2nd down.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Attack!
Here's Mahomes now. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Attack!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! And he's gonna score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they get to him and touch him down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested.
Into a crowd and, oh, intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
On target to Worthy. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his man, Gray. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And look at this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down run from H.M. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
On target to Waddle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the
18
15-yard
Cardinal.
line.
18 Cardinal. Ready,
Out of the shotgun, a give to AJ. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd and 9. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This one's caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Go.
Goal to go, they're passing. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Mahomes. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here.
Yellow.
They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry-up here. Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. Legette's got it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. To the air, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Chiefs have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Stephanie. Check go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Team tight. Here we go. Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Can't get it to him, incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. Hunt.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught by Pollard. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Shabby Lion.
It's 4th down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 range. 70 range. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Chiefs are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
15.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards on the run, and we've reached the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They bring their tight end left. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Design bootleg here. Completes this one to Hill. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Check go.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Bronco.
He's going to throw this one. Buys time, rolling, and they pick him off again! And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yellow. Right side.
Going right side, Robinson with it. Kicks this one outside. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, 43, 43.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Robinson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 7. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Track at 60. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Benson's got it. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Called in by Waddle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
2nd and 3 now.
Right. Hey, 57. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Legette's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete till he gets. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
This throw is caught. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. Third and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw it again. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing it again here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
70 Timberwolf. Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Now Achan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And they pick him off again. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. It's taken in by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. Got Washington, it's complete. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 45 on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Washington. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here. Play action on 1st down. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 24. On target to Waddle. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. And they send a man in motion. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this is a huge loss on the play. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, 43, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
He just throws this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play coming here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down from the red zone. Has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL. Premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Robinson. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.